Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to, gentlemen, a short view back to the podcast. I am Matt.
And I am Jordan.
Just having a bit of Heineken there, aren't you?
Of course, not sponsored by Heineken. Hint.
And today's episode is a very, it's close to my heart because we're starting a new series on driver careers.
We are.
And today we're going to start with my favourite driver, Sebastian Vettel.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Who doesn't love Sebastian Vettel?
He's just one of them, isn't he?
Yeah.
He went from the most hated driver in Formula 1 to the most loved.
But even when he was the most hated driver, I was still a fan.
You were still there.
Still there because you were winning everything. Not just because of that, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to skip over his karting and everything. Where am I going to start? You know what? I'm just going to start 2007.
Okay.
So 2007, he was the test driver. So obviously no wins, no podiums, no race wins because he's a test driver. He did the Formula Renault series where his finished position was 5th in the championship. He had 1 win, 4 podiums, 1 pole position and 1 fastest lap.
Yep.
Obviously just starting his career. But also, he had to do a few races in Formula 1 because the Kubica crash in Canada, which I don't count as a season in F1.
Not really.
Not really. He is a reserve driver. He stepped in.
Yes.
So obviously it's 0 pole, 0 wins, 0 anything. We're going to go into the 2008 World Championship. Okay. So he obviously 18 races that year. He finished 8th in total.
Yes.
But I think this is the year we got introduced to Seb Vet.
Oh, yes.
Because of that Monza. I'll say the Monza weekend. He got the pole. He got the win. Welcome, Seb Vet.
Yes.
Everyone knows who you are now.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Obviously, Hamilton won the championship that year. But we got introduced to Seb. But going into the 2009, we had 17 races, so 1 less. He got 4 wins. He got 8 podiums, 4 pole positions, 3 fastest laps, and finished 2nd in the Drivers' World Championship.
2009?
2009, finished 2nd.
Fucking hell.
I know. Obviously, 2009, Brawn with the double diffuser, Red Bull, kept developing their car, and they got 2nd. Yeah. Coming in 2010. So
just you wait, sunshine.
Oh, just you wait. So that year we had 19 races. How many wins do you think he got that year?
What, 2010?
2010.
How many races were there?
Obviously, he finished first because 2010. 19 races.
Oh.
And before you say, I think this just shows how much he's worth a world champion.
Was it 10 or 11?
No.
More?
No.
Less? 9?
No.
8?
No.
7?
No.
6?
No.
5?
He got 5 wins. And he won the world championship. 10 podiums, 10 pole positions, 3 fastest laps. 256 points.
To be fair, 2010 though, it was close between Vettel, Alonso and Webber.
Webber and Hamilton.
Hamilton, yeah.
But 5 wins.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
No, yeah.
All right, now we're going to the 2011 season. Yeah, obviously won the world championship. 19 races we had this year.
Yep.
How many wins?
Well, he had 392 points.
Yep.
So I'm going to say, he was definitely dominant most of that season, wasn't he? So I'm going to say at least 8 wins.
More.
10.
More.
11.
11 wins. He had 11 wins, 17 podiums, 13... No, sorry, I've read that wrong. I've had a few Heinekens.
Not sponsored.
11 wins, 17 podiums, 15 pole positions, 15 out of 19 pole positions, 3 fastest laps. Like, I will admit, it was a dominant car.
Yes.
But you need a dominant driver as well.
Absolutely.
So, what I've always said about Seb, because everyone goes, oh, he had the fastest car, which you could say for any driver out in the history of F1.
Yeah.
I'd say it's true in 2 of his seasons, 2011, 2013. But nonetheless, you have to be a good driver to drive that car. But nonetheless, 2010 and 2012, which we're going to get on, still, he showed he's a world champion. So moving on to 2012, obviously. 3 times world champion. 281 points. We had 20 races this year. How many wins do you think he had?
I'm gonna say about actually 11 again, because it almost came off that final lap.
Come down.
Come down. What, 9?
Come down.
6.
Come down.
3.
He got 5. He only got 5 wins in 20. This is what I mean when people say he had the best car. If I remember rightly, he didn't win a race in 2012 till the 6th race in.
Okay.
Because 2012 is when we had, I think it was 7 drivers in 7 different races.
Yeah.
Maldonado was one of them drivers. Hail Maldonado. But yeah, only 5 wins in 2012. Obviously, so 5 wins, 10 podiums. I need to slow down on these Heineken.
Yeah.
5 wins, 10 podiums, 6 pole positions, 6 fastest laps. But still won the Drivers' Championship. Like, come on, that's impressive. Only 5 wins.
Yeah.
5 wins. And then completely opposite, 2013. Obviously, a very, very, very dominant year. Finished first, 397 points. And can I just say, back then, it was only just 9 years ago. So
that's a lifetime.
It's still the same point system, but compared to Hamilton's dominance in the Mercedes, where he's getting 490, 397 points back then was actually quite a big deal.
No, yeah.
So how many 19 races? How many wins do you think he got in the 2013 season?
We're looking at the points system.
Yeah.
Looking at Alonso being only 242, Webber only 199. I'm gonna say he had about 10 wins that season.
Bit more.
12.
Bit more.
13.
13 wins. 13 wins. 16 podiums. 9 pole positions. 7 fastest laps.
Yeah.
Like I said, very dominant car, but very dominant driver. You can't deny that. Then we had a bit of an off.
Bit of a wobble.
2014, only 5th in the drivers' championship. 19 races. How many wins?
5.
0.
No wins at all.
No wins at all. A winless season for Seb Vet. Got on the podium 4 times though. No pole positions. 2 fastest laps. Got outscored by his teammate Danny Ricciardo.
Yeah.
But we move on. We move to 2015.
Oh.
Gone with Red Bull. We're with Ferrari now. 278 points. Finished 3rd in the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah.
19 races. How many did he win?
I'm going to say not many.
Yeah, weren't many.
Not many. I'd say about 6.
Less than that.
4?
Less than that.
3?
He won 3.
Okay.
I remember he won his 2nd race for Ferrari in Malaysia. And then I can't remember the other races. But he got 13 podiums. So he was on the podium pretty much nearly every race. 1 pole position, 1 fastest lap. So a good first season for Ferrari.
Yeah.
So moving on to 2016. 212 points. 20 races. He finished 4th in the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah.
How many wins?
Oh, well, you know what I'm gonna say. I'd say about 4 or 5.
He got 0 wins that year.
0 wins.
0 wins again.
But in 4th in the constructors, that's
Yeah. 4th in the constructors with 0 wins.
At the start of this Mercedes complete dominance.
2016, so he still had Rosberg and Hamilton. Yeah, so I think 4th's very well done.
Yeah.
7 podiums, 0 pole positions, 3 fastest laps.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, okay, fair enough. 2017.
The rise.
Yeah, the rise. Oh, yeah, very good. The rise.
The rise.
317 points.
Yep.
So, very good. Second in the I keep saying Drivers' Constructors Championship. Drivers' Championship. There was 20 races. How many wins?
Okay, well, I do know in 2017, he was leading for most of the season, dipped off midway through, then almost got back towards the end, but then didn't.
Yeah.
How many races were there that season?
20.
I'm going to say at least 9.
Nope.
More or less.
Less.
7.
Less.
5.
5.
Oh, okay.
And he finished second.
That's why he's number 5.
That's why he's number 5, yeah. But yeah, 5 wins. But I know, like, it might not sound like a lot, but 2017 he won a quarter of all the races.
Well, when you put it like that.
When you put it like that, that's quite good. 13 podiums, so he was on the podium more than half the races. 4 pole positions, 5 fastest laps. So after 2017, a good season.
Yeah.
Could have won the title, but yeah.
C'est la vie.
Yes. 2018. Well, this website, for some reason, driverdb.com, for some reason, 2018, they've not put any information on. Because apparently he only got 1 win, which I think is wrong.
That doesn't sound right. That Ferrari was pretty spicy.
It was pretty spicy. Well, according to this website, how many races do you think there was in 2018?
I can say about 21.
According to this website, there was 3.
Don't think that's
Yeah,
right.
I don't think that's right either. I think there was 20. There was either 20 or 21 races, I think, in 2018.
Let's have a look. See if I can get up on there.
Yeah, try and get it up on there.
There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, no, sorry, I'm an idiot.
9.
No, I'm an idiot. 2018 was the International Race of Champions. Where he got 1 win, there was 3 races, and yeah. Right, moving on to the 2018 Formula 1 season.
Yeah.
Finished second in the championship.
He did?
320 points. I was right, there was 21 races. How many do you think he won?
5.
Yes. Have you got the information up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. 12 podiums, 5 pole positions, 3 fastest laps. Which, if he didn't have his dip in Germany,
Yeah.
like I said go back and watch our favourite moments episode. This was one of my least favourite moments where he had his crash in Germany. If it weren't for that, I think he would have won the championship.
Can you just imagine crashing out at your home Grand Prix?
I know, yeah. And he's only ever won at home once, and that was lucky. But that was the Nürburgring.
The green hell, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, still second, still solid. But then we come to 2019. Obviously, you got the young gun, Charles Leclerc.
Yeah.
Joined the team and everything. But still, I think 2019 he had a solid performance, but he had reliability issues, and obviously the team starting to disfavour him. So, finished 5th in the Drivers' Championship, 240 points, 21 races. How many did he win?
Singapore.
Yeah. Which is one of my favourite Seb Vet wins.
Yeah.
There's a photo of him on the car. Sorry. There's a photo of him on the car as a firework goes off behind him and he's just cheering.
Yeah.
I remember being at work cheering about that.
Yeah.
But still, we got 9 podiums, 2 pole positions, and 2 fastest laps. So, yeah, 2019, I think, is a solid. Yeah.
And now we come on to the bad part, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, so 2020. All right, so 2021. No. Right, so 2020, yeah. 17 races. Obviously, COVID hit. We didn't even know if we were going to get a championship.
No, we didn't.
But even before the season's begun, Ferrari announced we're dropping Seb Vet for Carlos Sainz. his motivation weren't. Let's be honest, his motivation weren't there.
Of course he was.
He's like, even though I love Seb Vet and I want to say great things about him, if that was me and a team's gone, we're dropping you, even before the season's begun, but you've still got
a shitty way.
Yeah, but you've still got to do the season, I would have been like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
we'll see how you like that. And I think that result showed because, like I said, 17 races, 0 wins, 1 podium, which was Turkey, which was a great race, and 1 fastest lap. He finished 13th.
Yeah.
Out of 20 drivers.
But to be fair, though, in 2020, that Ferrari was...
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't blame him for that. And I think anyone that does, you can't.
Take a look at
yeah, you
yourself.
can't. How can you?
Take a look.
That's like Mercedes going to Lewis. Lewis, we're dropping you at the end of this season, before the season's begun, but we still want you to drive good.
Well, I think even the way how they announced that they were dropping him,
Yeah.
there wasn't even from my understanding, I'm not sure if this is true, again, I don't know the ins and outs, but from what I've heard is they didn't even have a conversation prior, it was just announced on Twitter.
Yeah.
And also saying that, can we right, earlier, in the last year when Seb lost his podium space in...
Hungary. Yeah.
Hungary, Ferrari said Carlos Sainz got his 3rd podium due to the 2nd place driver being knocked off the grid.
Yeah.
2nd place
Driver. Yeah. Like, he has a name.
Yeah.
And his
he
name
was only
is-
with you for,
Yeah.
what, 6 years?
6 years, I think. Yeah.
7 years, you know, so... And you
His
can't even say...
His name is Sebastian Vettel.
Well, even Aston Martin tweeted at them sort of going as a gif of sort of
Yeah.
saying, I'm Sebastian Vettel. So, okay, so firstly, shitty way to do it, but how he got his revenge on Ferrari, he said, yeah, on their sort of their birthday.
The
sort of-
birthday. Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm going to Aston Martin. He's like, no. There was no malice intended.
No.
There
was.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Good on him.
I've never really liked Ferrari. I'll be honest. I've never really liked
I don't
Ferrari.
get the hype.
But when Seb moved to Ferrari, I thought, okay, fine. I don't support him, but I support Seb. Yeah. Then when he left Ferrari, I was like, good.
Thank God.
Good. Because, I just don't like Ferrari.
I don't like the way that they actually deal with things as a whole.
No. But anyway, moving on to the 2021 season. Fresh team, Aston Martin. So what? He finished 13th last season with Ferrari. Making progress. He finished 12th.
Finding his feet.
Finding his feet with a new team. New team, Aston Martin.
New vibe.
New vibe. Lawrence Stroll. Obviously, new factory coming in, everything. It says 1 podium, but let's be honest, it was 2 podiums.
It was 2.
Let's be honest, it was 2.
It was 2. I don't want to say that the FIA had a vengeance against Aston Martin last year,
Yeah.
but
It says 1 pole position, but that's wrong.
no, there was never a pole position.
No,
for
there's
this
never
year.
a pole position. Yeah, that's wrong. There
He
weren't.
might have been leading. No, I don't. No.
No, 1 podium. It says pole position, but that's wrong. 43 points. So coming up to the 2022 season, obviously.
World champion.
Yeah, world champion. Yeah, if only.
Yeah.
I reckon. Well, from our prediction video, I reckon he's going to come 9th. I believe I said.
Yeah.
9th or 10th.
I can't exactly remember what I said.
You said 13th, I believe.
Yes, I do. That's not anything against Seb. I think
No.
that's just more because I'm not too convinced about the Aston Martin
But
car.
seeing their new car, because obviously we've had delivery
that
reveals.
Pole championship car, I
Yeah.
think.
But yeah, seeing their car and everything, and seeing
Yeah.
all the other teams reveal their cars, obviously the Haas looks quite bulky and slow. Ferrari as well, even though they've got quite a darty look at the front, the body still looks quite bulky and slow.
Same with the Haas, actually.
Yeah.
I'll be very interested to see how the Alfa Romeo sort of looks. Like once it's out of the camouflage, because I think that might be something to do with the engine and all of that sort of stuff like that. But
after seeing the car, I think they might do better. I reckon, they might do better.
it looks faster than the McLaren. Now, I'm not necessarily on about in terms of livery. I think I'm not an aerodynamicist.
Yeah.
I don't really know too much about the laws of aerodynamics at all. And obviously we've got ground force, which we haven't seen since the 1980s.
No, yeah.
So it looks sort of sleeker, but to me, I'm just sort of thinking, right, well, based in terms of aerodynamics, you make it long, pointy,
Yeah.
and thin. Let's less drag, and then you got the things like the front wing and then the rear wing and then the diffusers and then all that sort of stuff like that, which I don't quite get.
No.
But to me, you would think thinner, better, faster.
Yes.
Not necessarily less weight, because they're going to have minimum weight requirements and that sort of stuff like that. So it looks a lot faster. So I think actually maybe it might be Mercedes, McLaren, and the Astons, maybe like that. But maybe again they've all got the same engine provider, so maybe that might have to be the car specification for the engine to run at optimum speed. Yeah. But then I don't necessarily know. But I think one thing that's very important to mention is actually looking at the last Aston Martin car launch. Can we just say, and even most of last season as well, it's safe to say Seb actually looks a lot happier.
Happier? Oh, God, yes.
I mean, well, you looked at him at the start of the Aston Martin, obviously all his sort of hair was sort of gone. Okay, granted, he's been...
I don't actually know why that happened.
Yeah.
Because it weren't all his hair, it was just the top part.
Just the top, So, granted, you could say a lot of that could have just been due to stress with Ferrari.
Yeah.
Or he's in his 30s, we lose our hair.
Yeah.
It happens,
But it's grown back now.
It's grown back.
He's got it going curly again.
Yeah.
Is the old Seb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's smiling.
He's smiling. He's happy Seb. The German lid is coming back as well. Because there's no BWT sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Same here.
Like I said last episode, if someone wants to get me a gift of a miniature Seb Vet helmet, feel free. And a Heineken sponsor, feel free.
So, but I think I'm more glad how happy he sort of looks. He's definitely a lot more comfortable within an English team. He's even said that himself.
Yep.
Compared to
an Italian.
Yeah.
Tifosi.
Well, think about it. He spent all his life at Red Bull, pretty much like that.
Yeah.
Although Austrian, but fuck's sake, they're based in Milton Keynes.
They're based in Milton Keynes. Yeah, exactly.
They are based in Milton Keynes. He's happy that he gets the vibe, and then we've not heard sort of too much about things, but apparently when he was at Red Bull, he sort of remembered everybody's names individually.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
and sort of all that sort of stuff like that. I think even apparently the Red Bull factory, their data building, they've called that the Vettel building.
The Vettel building, yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely happier. He's definitely on form. Looking going to the new season like this, and
I can't wait.
Because do you reckon if it's another bad season, he might retire, might get dropped by Aston?
I don't want to say it, but yeah, if it's a bad season, I don't think he'll be dropped by Aston. But if it's a bad season, I think he'll go
Formula E.
No, I don't think he'll go Formula E. I think he'll just go, I'm going to retire. If there's like a advisory role in Aston Martin, or like Niki Lauda did for Mercedes, I will take that. But if not, I'm just going to retire, spend time with my family.
Yeah.
Like he ain't like a social media person.
No, he isn't. I like that about him.
Yeah. He's the only driver that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what he'll do. If he has a good season, come on Aston, let's do it.
Yeah.
That's what I think he'll do. But yeah, bad season, I think he'll just I'm done. I've got my 4 world champions.
I'm happy.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
So I think when he was with Ferrari, I believe Sky Sports had a interview with him, and I think it was Martin Brundle, went, would you give up a certain amount of world championships you had with Red Bull for one championship with Ferrari? And Seb went, no. Like, I've done what I've done.
Yeah.
That's who I am. Like, yeah. So, yeah. But off the top of your head, what are your 3 best Seb Vettel moments?
Singapore.
2019.
Yeah.
Yep.
Singapore, I will say his first championship in 2010.
Yep.
Being how just fantastic it was on his radio message. And there's another favourite moment, which is
please don't steal my one.
Hopefully it's not.
Is it 2013?
Possibly. Okay. I can't remember exactly the year.
Okay.
But it is the interview after the Multi-21 case, right? No, because everyone looks at Multi-21 going, Multi-21 Seb, right? But then after he'd done the podium and after aggressively drinking a bottle of water, what nobody seems to remember is that when he was doing an interview afterwards, he was sort of going, actually, I'm not really too sure why I did that. He sort of essentially, to paraphrase, said, it was a bit of a dick move. I've sort of got to make myself look like a prat. I've let my teammate down. I've stolen the win from Mark, rightfully so.
Yeah.
So I've got a bit of grovelling to do. And I think you sort of go bear in mind, how old have you been then? Not been very old.
I think it would have been like 25 or something.
Probably something like that. Now for a 25-year-old
younger,
to do
I
something,
don't
come
know,
up with something
yeah.
like that, you know, to take that sort of much level on sort of
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
right. I think that shows grace and everything else. Oh, actually, can I replace it with another moment?
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Oh, there's so many.
I know there's so many great Seb Vettel moments.
I'm trying to keep it to one track, but there's so many great off the track. Like, like honorable mentions, the B Hotel.
Yeah.
Cleaning up Silverstone.
Yes.
That you sort of go, well, who else is doing that when they're banging on about?
Yeah.
Well,
Hamilton won. He was off celebrating.
Yeah, after putting Max in hospital. Sorry, Hamilton fans. Sorry, I wanted to get that dig in. I'm sorry. It's in the past. It's all fine.
It's in the past, yeah.
But actually, no. I think my other, again, I think this shows the level of Seb wholeheartedness would have actually been at Spa last year, where
checking on Lando.
Yeah, checking in on Lando, and he's saying, "Red flag it. Come on, let's red flag it. This isn't right." And then getting so pissed off, going, fuck's sake, this is unnecessary.
Yeah.
Checking in on Lando, and then just going, right. And then he decided that he's coming straight in then, pretty well, it was red flag then anyway, wasn't it? He said, right, okay, I'm coming in. Then afterwards, he was sort of going, no, come on. It's like, yeah, granted, we are the ones sort of saying this. But yeah, but, you know, race control need to listen to what we're saying. But I think that's probably, so I'd say either that Lando moment or the interview after the Multi-21 case.
Yeah.
To sort of go, right, no, he's got his head screwed on right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, just imagine if Lando and Seb were on the same team. There would be no more wars.
Mate, I thought that was going to happen this year. I thought McLaren were going to sign Vettel, because there was a rumour going around that McLaren were going to sign Vettel, and I thought that'd actually be quite a good pairing sort of thing. But obviously you went Aston Martin.
What are your...
My top three.
Yeah, go on.
Right, so 2010... him winning the championship, like you.
How could you not love that moment?
It just replays in my head.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the whole radio thing again, because I did that in our favourite moments episode. Go check it out on YouTube. Second, 2019, where he won Canada. He didn't win Canada. Hamilton won Canada because of a 5-second penalty. Because when apparently Seb pushed him off the track. But how can you when the track ends and there's a fucking wall there? And Seb swapped the number 1 for the number 2.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Literally, I was in my room cheering.
Yeah.
So that would be my second favourite Seb Vettel moment. And my third favourite is 2013. I can't remember if it was like India or Korea, where he won his 4th World Championship, and he was just bowing down to the car. Bowing down, saying, we need to remember these times, because they won't last forever.
And they didn't.
But just him bowing down to the car. Yeah, they're my top 3 Seb Vettel moments.
You know, another thing I do love about Seb, how he names his cars.
Yes.
I mean, some of them are very weird names.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know anybody else who actually names their cars.
No. I think he's going to name this year's car Moneypenny.
Yeah, James Bond. Yeah.
Well, he named last year's car Honey Rider.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. He likes his car. Yeah, he's just the... Could he be the last gentleman racer? I think we've got to wait till some of the newer lot get a little bit older.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of the grid at the moment.
You got Sainz? Well, okay, so you got Hamilton, Russell, Verstappen.
No.
Checo.
No.
I bet Checo.
Checo's probably yeah. I mean, all right, can I just say they're all great people.
They are.
Yeah, whether you don't like their social side or driver side, they're all great people.
Yeah.
But we're just going off our opinion here.
Exactly.
So don't take it too seriously. Don't blast us. But Hamilton, like a gentleman racer, no. Hamilton, no. Russell, no. Bottas, no. Verstappen, no. Perez is a great guy, but
he's not the gentleman driver.
No. I'd probably say Mick.
Yeah. Yeah, because obviously... Oh, so we need to add this to another favourite Seb moment. Well, when he knew Mick was coming to the sport, he said, "Oh, I know we're on different teams and all that." He said, "But he said his dad looked after me.
Yeah, I'll look after him. Yeah,
because his dad's unfortunately not.
Yeah,
he's there, but he's not there. Again, lovely. I think like that. Maybe Mick is the teammate that he will never have.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but I think that's brilliant. And even when he was just checking over Mick's car, obviously in Park Fermo, surprised we didn't get a fine for that. You know, just he was going on my seat. He was like, "Let's have a look." Just sort of going, "Oh no, that's why." You know,
because there's different rules.
Yes.
The reason Max got a fine is because it was after the sprint.
Yeah.
Which was qualifying.
Yeah.
And he touched a car. But after a race, and it's in Park Ferme, you can touch the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind blown. But that's how it is.
Yeah.
And can I just say as well, the reason we're doing this episode, like we said, we're doing it because we're doing a episode on each. We're doing a driver career
of course,
thing.
Because, in some of these things, obviously they're not scripted. Maybe both of us can say things that are a little bit off the cuff, too on the nose.
Yeah.
And we're sort of like, well, we don't always think that.
No.
We sort of go, fuck me, how good are they?
Yeah. But much love to the Sebastian Vettel fan page on Facebook, which I'm part of. We're doing this for you.
Yeah.
We'll do one for Hamilton. We'll do one for Verstappen. We'll do one for every driver on the grid if we have to.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's for you, Seb Vet fans.
Very much indeed.
So please share, like,
comment,
subscribe.
You can tell we're still not used to this.
We're not used to it. Oh, are we? No. But no, please share. If you like this, please share.
Yeah.
And
tell us your favourite Seb moments as well. Let's just share the love. There's no one else quite like him.
And if you know Seb Vet, get him to contact me.
Yeah. Get him to pass on. It's his birthday coming up.
It is, yeah. So's yours.
Yeah, I know.
If you know Lando Norris.
If you know Lando, we're both born in May. Come on now. But no, Rob, thank you very much for listening. We hope you enjoy this wholehearted episode.
Yes.
Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much.